Greetings, Geechlings, Geechin Prime here, with my live reaction of Mob Psycho 100, chapters 47 and 48. And this one's called Rental. And Reigen just got a psychic slash across the back, so that has to hurt. I don't think he would die, but I mean, we've never actually seen anyone die in this series necessarily. Most of them have just been horribly injured, so... But this could be the turning point for Mob. It's like, my master is dead. I must learn to fully control my powers, unlock the truest potential I have, and crush all evil in the world as he would have wanted. Also, my nose is stopped up, so if you hear me blow, it's just me trying to breathe. Okay, he's done hit the floor. Well done, Sakurai-kun. At times, you don't like it. It's okay to run away. Is Mob going to run away now? Mob is seriously thinking about his master's words. The answer he came up with, is it okay to run in this situation? So there are 3 left. Keep this up. Shit, how could this happen? I want to know what Tiru does with that wig. I mean, you would think the wig, if it was cut in half, that you wouldn't see, or you'd see his bald head underneath, because it would be hollow. But, and also, what does he put, how does he keep that thing on his head? Because, you know, it's like comical. Anyone that wears a toupee or a wig, it gets knocked off at the slightest nothing. Reigen-san might be dead. Reigen-san, one of the closest people to my brother. You don't even care about your parents, Bob. I mean, obviously they were kind of dickholes to you, but I had a bad feeling about this. A huge amount of stress is building up within my brother. Okay, so Risu is sensing him. Brother is going to change. It will awaken. Stop it, Mob. Okay, what is up with his eyes? You will only make yourself suffer. How will he react? Getting excited? Losing it? Either way, he just got rid of their leader. He poses no threat to us anymore. Okay, Muraki, you... I still don't know how your power works. I mean, unless it's like kind of like the barrier technique combined with just shaping it into like an after image, maybe? Mixed with an illusion to give it more form? I don't know. Okay, Sakurai's coming in. This is over. The 3 of them can come all at once. Excuse me. I really don't want to hurt anyone. Okay, that surprised Sakurai. But if I don't do something, we'll all get killed. If I think about it that way, running away to protect everyone, I have to do something. Now is the time for that. And that's why, even so, equals. He looks strange to me. Bro, not fighting. It's okay to run away. That's what Master told me. That's why not fighting equals leave it to Master. Yeah. Wait, Reigen got up? What? This is really starting to give a lot more credit to my theory that he's psychic, and Sakurai's like, what? He's a normie. How did he do this? He's unharmed. That can't be. Don't scare me like that. Here, I thought you were really going to cut me. The floor is cut in half. He missed? No. It cut his suit. How can he still be standing? Reigen-san. Okay, so Risu is definitely noticing that Reigen may not be normal. That sword is fake, isn't it? It felt like plastic. That means cutting open the floor and stuff was just some trick. He's really acting like Hercule now from Dragon Ball Z. It was like, oh, you flying around, it's just you tricks and mirrors. Did something happen? But he's still his usual self. Is he taunting Sakurai? Huh? Fine then. I'll chop your head off next. Oh, he actually is going for the head now. Ouch. But it didn't do anything? Say. You might not get it, but being a grown-up and part of society, I just love his... He broke the sword. We don't have time to play around like this. That sword can't even harm him, as expected of the one calling himself Kageyama-kun's master. Tiru, you should know he has no powers. Sakurai, out of the way. Let Candy-chan do his job. Ugh, an evil spirit, so he can see them. Hey, Mob, do something. Okay, Candy-chan just bopped him in the face. Huh? Why so gentle? He does have psychic powers. Everything's just pointing to that. And I've been saying it since the beginning, is that he might unlock some power or something. Like some sort of plushie. Okay, Masuo is not happy. Are you a mascot? He punched the thing back. It obliterated. Yes. My theory. I finally have a theory that works. Sorry. Didn't mean to break your costume. Masuo's face. Is that really Reigen's son? Don't get cocky. Okay, so Maraki's coming in behind him. Ah, crap. He's surrounded. And he's doing exactly the same thing to all those clones. What is this? The newest 3D technology? What are you trying to do? My ethereal body attack has no effect on him. What kind of monster is this guy? An anomaly that he's a psychic without knowing he's a psychic, it seems. Is this a shock? There's still someone this powerful in this world. Or this is a shock. I have to eliminate him. It would be a bother if he stood out, or stood in our way of world domination. If there's someone that strong compared to you, I think you need to just hang up the world domination. Huh? And what kind of cheap parlor tricks do you have to offer? You've literally seen his cheap parlor tricks. Show me those black balls from before. Master is really amazing. Mob, I think he might actually be a decent master for you now, given his resistance. What if that's actually what it is that he has like some weird psychic resistance? Or anti-psychic power or something, I don't know. Okay, we got the black balls all over the place. That's a huge amount. Will you be okay, Reigen-san? Leave this to the adult. I feel really pumped for some reason. The moment he was told it's okay to run away. The energy within Mob on the verge of exploding changed her. That. Sometimes simple words have huge impacts. The one with power has no choice but to fight. This responsibility crumbled the bridge in front of Mob. However, at this moment, someone lent him a helping hand, and his heart was revived. Or relieved. So he sent all of his power to Reigen. Okay, so, well, theory debunked. The result? All of Mob's energy has been temporarily transferred to Reigen. One could say he did run away. Now he is relieved of his burden. There's only one thing he'd like to express to his master. Gratitude. So Reigen is at 1,000%? What? Or is that a typo? Are those soap bubbles? Wait, is it like his purifying? So 100% was gratitude. Oh, that's nice. Okay, chapter 48, Overwhelming. My ability is to create miniature black holes, the Black Spear. It swallows and obliterates everything on contact. So far, the only way out for an opponent was to dodge this. But this man does this with his bare hands. He just obliterates them. How? The guy who has been running away a moment ago. What happened? The Black Spear has no effect on him. I have to do it myself. It's going to be rough, so stand back. Wait, is he going to make a big one? He increased his own weight? Oh, okay. Okay, this is cool. He can create black holes, and he can also manipulate gravity, so he's just applying it to his own body to fling himself forward, and it's like, I'm going to punch you in the face. Nothing else works. I might as well try it. 2,000 kilograms. Frontal crush. Okay, and that actually hurt Reigen. Ooh, Reigen went through the wall. Branch rep. And the intruder. Okay, and there's some weak sauce guys out there. 500 kilogram. Beating. 1,000 kilogram. Guillotine choke. Branch rep, if you go on at this rate, you might kill him. Exactly. This is what I'm trying to do. So they don't seem to really want to kill people. They just want to convert you, or what happens if they... I guess, up until this point, converting has never failed, so... Hey, are you still awake? No matter how much of a powerful Esper you are. But you still aren't a great Esper. Why? Because you don't have the desire to rule over them. Even with this power, you are a nobody, because you are hiding your power from public. From the public. Someone did not know how to do grammar. Who am I saying? I sometimes can't do it either. Having no desires hindering your growth. Unlike you, I constantly aimed higher. I want to climb up. Using my hands, I'm going to change the world. And yet you are still kind of low man on the totem pole, aren't you? Stop blathering on top of me. Get off. This is an incredibly dense barrier. I see the black spears were ripped because the amount of energy they absorbed were too big to handle. This isn't normal. Just who the hell are you? How about you take off your mask when you talk to someone? Stop. There. Oh, we're unmasking him. Okay, Reigen. While pulling off the mask, it flung poor Ishiguro through the wall. Ripped it off. What's with my power, anyway? You're just now noticing that. Can it be that guy? That's the only explanation. Okay, Sakurai's not happy. Hey. Sorry about that. Sakurai, your attacks didn't work when you had a full sword. I don't think they're going to work now. I can't inflict any damage. You're not so young anymore. How long are you going to play around? You still think I'm playing around? What do you know? Society, my ass. Someone who has only seen the good in society has no right to judge me. He grew up poor. My parents abandoned me since birth. I spent my childhood alone. Family bond, motherly love, I had none of that. All I had was getting bullied in the orphanage. I cursed the world. The curse is the only thing that kept me alive. That's what awakened my power. This is the power that kept me alive. Anyone who denies my way of living shall... What's with that look? Don't look at me like that. I know how you feel. What, is Reigen from a broken home? This guy, is he like me? When I was little, that was during fourth class? So what, 4th grade? The school sports day. I didn't tell my parents about it. I ended up as the only one without a bento. Oh, boy, talk about it's like, oh, I'm just making the story about myself kind of thing, and it's like those two are not comparable at all. That's totally your fault. No, wait, what are we talking about again? About how lonely we are in our childhoods. Don't tell me, or don't put me on the same level as your lame story. Cursed toy. Air gun. Oh, so he can apply it to more than just the sword. The strongest weapon in my possession. What would it be like if he had a super soaker or one of those Nerf guns that shoots like all the like rocket kind of styled shots, or like the rapid fire kind of stuff? That I bet he'd be unstoppable. Die. Well, that's a fairly big... And Reigen just like, shit, someone like him. If so, I'll use the cursed perfume to put him to sleep. So you can just imbue any object. It's not just toys. Okay, he's spraying it in the air. Don't know what you're doing, but don't point that at a person. I will confiscate that. And he just takes it. What? Okay, Meraki, you... What? You still haven't had enough. Can't beat him. His hand just disappeared. Was that the real one, or was that just a clown? I don't know if you are espers, but stop using your hard-earned psychic power for lame stuff like this. What? It's like giving a knife to a kitty. Why do you think, or who do you think you are? What's with that forehead, anyway? This is none of your business. Oh, are we going to get revealed what that is? What about these shoulder pads? They guard my shoulders. In other words, decoration. They have no purpose. Is that supposed to be cosplay? Don't point. Muraki-san. You guys are mistaken. No matter what kind of power you possess, people are people. How would you propose they use psychic powers then, Reigen? I mean, you're using a child for your own business, so... Just like that. Not more, not less. You guys still haven't realized it. You're relying on your special gifts so much you became narrow-minded. You can't even see the world and want to take it over? Don't make me laugh. Even you took it over, or even if you took it over, no one would follow you. If that was the case, then how would you consider it taken over? First, take off your childish shoulder pads and grow up. All of you. Is Tiru starting to like... Because he's kind of absorbing this, and it's somewhat reflectant to his previous attitude where it was like, I used my powers to benefit my life. Screw everybody else. I mean... All of you. All of you... are only escapees from society. If you want to stand at the top, live in reality. That's where it starts. The words coming from a strong person sounds surprisingly convincing. they're actually believing, you know. Well, I guess it makes sense, but still. You telling us to go back to being commoners now? No, no, no. You still don't get it. What do you think you are? You're commoners? Civilians part of that nation? Of the nation? We are Claude, the elite esper. I am a commoner. Even I, who is overwhelmingly stronger than you, am still a commoner then. Tell me, what does that make you? Why, that must make them feel like total and complete garbage. He dragged these power-obsessed fanatics back to reality and completely wrecked their dream. Your master's amazing. Yep. Wrong. What? He's an old guy, and he's freaking covered in scars. He doesn't have just one. He has his whole head. He looks like... What was his name? Ibuki? Or... He was the first examiner in the Naruto series that did for the tuning exams. And he like had the bandana and he had all the scars over his head. I want to say it was Ibiki. Maybe that was it. And everyone's shocked because I don't think anyone's ever seen his face before. That's the branch rep's face? For real? Such an old man. I always thought he was a woman. Well, one time I thought he was a woman too, so I'm not sure. I refuse all of you. Okay, so he's like, screw you, I'm taking over the world. You can do whatever you want, but I'm taking over the world. Which probably means he's probably been doing this for a long time. I mean, there was that one guy that said he'd been in the organization for 20 years. So how long has Mr. Branch Ref here been? I mean, how long has this organization even been around, for one thing? But that's a question for another day. Maybe it'll get explained. Anyway, overall, not bad. I mean, we finally got to see Ishiguro's face, so that's nice. And I mean, Reigen has a lot of potential as a character moving forward, especially if there's a lot of branches out there. You just send him in with some backup, and it's like, we'll protect him, and then he can, you know, talk the sense out of anybody. But yeah, overall, not a bad chapter. Or chapters. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Keishan Prime, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.